Welcome to today's tutorial. Today, I am going to speak on the topic that says, killing the gifted child. In our world of today, most parents, especially here in Africa, are guilty of killing the gifted child. What does it mean to kill a gifted child? Who is this gifted child that I am talking about? And what are the ways parents are killing this gifted child? I am going to answer these questions. But before I answer them, I have a question for you as a parent. Because I personally believe by the word of the Lord that every child is born with an inbuilt tendency, the gift that made him or her original and unique. Every child was born with an innate ability, with a capacity that nobody else carries, with an inspiration that nobody else possessed. And that is what makes every child unique. Children that are born of the same parents, reared up in the same way. I mean, they were brought up with the same parenting style. Yet, they behave differently. Why? The purpose of this tutorial is to equip our parents, especially the upcoming ones, to run away or avoid every avenue that will contribute to the killing of a gifted child. Like I said, I have a question for you as a parent, or even as an upcoming parent. What have you done when you noticed your child's attention is being drawn to a particular thing? What keeps your child away from food even when he is terribly hungry? Particularly, what is that thing that makes your little child to begin to save every little money that comes to him because he wants to buy some tools, he wants to buy some stuff? What is that thing? Please do well to leave your response in the comment section. As a parent or an upcoming parent, what should you do about a child who developed an interest in a particular thing? Are you planning to kill his passion? Are you planning to distract him, abuse the child, or even spank the child in order to discourage him? For example, your child likes football. He has a special passion for football. But as a parent, you don't like football. Because you don't like football, you want to discourage your child from developing interest in football. I want to ask you, what is wrong with football? Why are you discouraging the child? Just because in your family nobody plays football. In fact, they core value in your family. In fact, your family must be a lineage for doctors. In your family, all of them are lawyers. Your father is a lawyer, your grandfather is a lawyer, your great-grandfather is a lawyer. And because these people are lawyers, you want your own child, and you are a lawyer, and you still want your own child to become a lawyer. Is that where his destiny is leading him to? Does he have a destiny call into being a lawyer? Don't ever make the mistake of pushing your child into an interest he doesn't have passion on, because that is what it means to kill a gifted child. The child has a passion for football, but you as a parent want him to be a lawyer. He can never do well in something that his destiny does not allow him to. There is a way every child must go in life. That there is an ordained way, a destined way every child must go in life. And the Bible says, train up a child in that way. When he grows, he will not depart from it. To train a child in that way, that particular way. He didn't say train your children in the way they should go. He said train a child in the way he should go. If you train your son, you know he has a passion for football, you train him in the line, in that line. His education in that line. His extracurricular activities in that line. When he grows up, he will not go back to be a vulcanizer. He will not go back to be a car engineer. He will not go back to be a nanny. He will not go, no. He will stick to the way wherein he was trained. If you are among the parents that discourages your children from their passion, from developing their interest, it is wrong. You are killing the gifted child. So let the child be. Leave him alone. Let him be his original self. All you need to do as a parent is for you to dig deep into this child's life to discover his area of giftedness, because every child is gifted. If you read the book of Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5, God was telling Jeremiah, before you were formed, I knew thee. Which means Jeremiah has been existing before he was conceived in his mother's womb. And he said, before you were born, I have ordained thee and made thee what you will be. I made thee a prophet to nations. In other words, before Jeremiah was born, God knew him. And Jeremiah has been existing somewhere. The spiritual dimension of man. Then, for him to come into the physical dimension, God has to plan it in his mother's womb. And in the process of him growing in his mother's womb, God ordained him. He fashioned something. He hid it in him. He ordained him for that particular thing. And he was born. So every child was born with an inbuilt ability. It could be a prophet. It could be a lawyer. It could be born a footballer. It could be born a nurse. It could be born an inventor, an engineer, a scientist, and all the rest of them. But what is important is that every child is born with a particular gift. And that gift is well hidden. If you want to give me a gift, you parcel it, you package it, you wrap it well, then you now bring it to me. When I receive it, I will have to open it, not even in your presence. I will allow you to go. Then, confidently, I will open the gift to know exactly what was hidden in the package. Look deep into the life of your child. Children manifest the area of their destiny at tender age. At a very tender age. If you overlook that stage, it might be hard for you to locate the purpose of that child. As ignorant as a toddler is, he manifests his potentials at that age. That is why you see a toddler playing with tools. He loves dummies, taking care of them, bathing them, giving them drugs when they were sick, whether they are sick or not, I don't know. But when you see such a child going in that angle, you should be able to know, first of all, that girl or that boy is called to care, to show love. But the question is, in what area was he called or was she called to show love, to show care, to be helpful? Look deep and discover it in that child. It is our duty as parents to help our children to discover the area of their gifting. This is what some of us, our parents, did not do for us because they were ignorant of it. That is why you see somebody that is technically inclined, the person will be doing some other thing. Somebody that is not called in a pulpit will just carry Bible and climb the pulpit. Why? Because that is what he felt, that this is the area of his calling. But deep inside of him, he knew that something is wrong somewhere. He missed it because the parents failed to help the child to discover the area of their giftings and to train them in line. So as a parent, pay attention to what attracts the attention of your child. As small as he is, what does he derive joy in doing? What does he like doing? Does he like singing? Does he like hitting equipment? He will carry cup and all the rest of them will be hitting. Does he like eating? Does he like playing? What type of play? Find the destiny of your child. Discover it when he or she is still young. Whatever a child develops passion in as a toddler, as an infant, as a child, find his or her destiny in it. Find it there. Find the destiny in him. For every child is gifted. Every child is destined. Every child is original and unique in his own way. In conclusion, while nurturing a child, their individualities, their values, their interests, their passion should be respected. Whatever your child is passionate about, please enroll him in a community that will help him to develop and train in line of that passion, in line of that interest. Remember, every child is gifted. If you don't search for it, you will not discover it. And as you discover it, ensure that his educational and career path is in line with that gift, in line with what he loves doing, in line with the interest he is passionate about. In any area of life where your child is manifesting his giftedness, as a parent, be his first coach. Then subsequently get him a mentor or a coach in line with that interest. Avoid pushing your child into something he is not interested in. Avoid pushing a child into something he doesn't like, into a career path he doesn't want to walk through. Don't push your child into being a counterfeit of himself. And finally, don't always punish a child for breaking the rules. Rather, try to find out why he is always breaking the rules. You might find his destiny in the reasons which he will give. Stop killing the gifted child by redesigning what God has originally designed. Don't mold him into what he is not. I am stopping here. Please kindly support my channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing. It will help YouTube to show my videos to many people. God bless you as you do.